Peace to everybody. I'm coming with a breaking news. One person killed, 18 sent to hospital after crane collapses at Hard Rock Hotel. At least one person was killed and several others injured after a crane collapsed at the under construction Hard Rock Hotel in New Orleans, officials says. So there was one person that was killed and several others injured, and it happened after a crane collapsed at the under construction at the Hard Rock Hotel, and this happened in New Orleans. 18 people were transported to local hospitals and 3 were still missing. New Orleans Fire Chief Timothy McConnell said at a press conference Saturday. So you have 18 people that were transported to a local hospitals. 3 are still missing. This is what the New Orleans Fire Chief Timothy McConnell has said at a press conference today. EMS Director Emily Nichols said the victims taken to the hospital were all stable at this time. It was not clear if the people unaccounted for were trapped or left the scene. So you got an EMS director. Her name is Emily Nichols. She said the victims taken to the hospital were all stable at this time. And she also said it was not clear if the people unaccounted for were trapped or left the scene. The collapse happened around 9:12 a.m. local time at Canal and North Rampart Streets, McConnell said. So this happened around 9:12 in the morning at a local time at Canal and North Rampart Streets. And here's the building that is being demolished and everything. So this is where it happened at. McConnell urged the public to avoid the area and said another collapse was absolutely possible because of how unstable the building is. So she's urging everybody to avoid the area. And of course, she also said another collapse was absolutely possible. So this building here in the screenshot can collapse at any time because of how unstable the building was. And of course, here's the ABC News Twitter post, which I will not play because it's a no-no. He called the situation very dangerous since the crane, which weighed tons, is not supported. Dramatic video of the incident showed the crane falling into the street as debris billowed into the air. So he called the situation very dangerous. Of course, since the crane, which weighs tons, is not supported. It also says that the dramatic video of the incident showed the crane falling into the street as debris billowed into the air. And of course, here's another Twitter thing by Nola Reddy. This is what they posted on their Twitter account. It was not clear what caused the collapse, which affected the 6th to 8th floors. Police did not identify the deceased person, who was pronounced dead at the scene. So it was not clear what caused the collapse, and of course, which affected the 6th to 8th floors. That was it. The police also did not identify the deceased person, who was pronounced dead at the scene. So we don't know who is the person that is deceased at the scene. Surrounding buildings, including condominiums, were being evacuated. Nearby streets were closed to vehicles, according to Nola Reddy, the city's emergency preparedness center. So there were surrounding buildings, including condominiums, and of course they were being evacuated immediately. Nearby streets were closed to vehicles, so nobody's allowed to go through that street at all. So if you are around that area, please avoid that area because this building can collapse at any time. Because even though it collapsed the first time, but there is still a second time that it can collapse again because it's unstable. Leave your comments below. I am out.